Alright, have a potentially cursed seed here that I saw on the front page. It is Penumbra and Primitive Mold. Not necessarily a strong combo, but significantly better than Dregs, right? So we'll see here. Alright, Mortal Trade, shit in, and, you know, not that needed with Primitive Molded id. I never find that with Dregs, but yeah, sure, give it to me when I have Primitive Mold. Oh, guess it's not our seed anyway, right? Rage and Rage Removal. And just whatever, Daedalus plated, whatever. I had to imagine a skeleton. I could go monstrous with the, maybe there's like some cave-in Mortal Trade molded reasons to do that. I mean, honestly, I could actually see monstrous working here as a reform target. Just reform up each floor. It could be a stronger start. I'm not opposed to monstrous here. Let's go ahead and do that, I think. Easy choice. I think Rationing Scale is one of the worst artifacts in the game. This should theoretically not be a problem. Actually, the Faulty Loader has extra good stuff with this variant of Penumbra. Alright, we haven't drawn a single Steward yet. Sweet, dude. That is awesome. I'm so glad to have that happen. Whatever. Let's just kill him bottom. Alright, that definitely outperformed Glutton, I would say. Space Prism we could do Intrinsic, and then we don't have to take a pip upgrade, which would be decent. It does mean reforming up each floor on rings 7 and 8 won't be a thing, but that's not that big of an issue. Yeah, we'll do that. Could take a Wicklash to open up some Paraffin Enforcer bullshit. Or take a Dripfall just to have a Dripfall. Let's take a Wicklash. We want to find Remnant here, we don't want Umbra bullshit. Shit Frost. Though I might be able to put it on a molded, maybe. Seems maybe not worth the money. Yuck. Neither probably even earned me much money, if any. Take a Tycoon, I guess. That's a brick. Yeah, this is pretty shitty. Well, that could literally not have gone worse. We got the worst things from the Divine Temple, we got the worst things from the Magic, we got the 2 worst units we ever could have got. Shit happens, I guess. Alright. Can actually get all three there, so we may as well. I'm thinking, though, that I don't want to take any fire damage that I don't have to, so I will just do this, and then if that dies... Well, maybe this wasn't actually the best. I can't have anything die to save my life, apparently. Here, let's do this. This is actually, unironically, a great cave-in. Damn it. You bastard. You bastard. Really? Really? Okay. Okay. How the fuck was that guy about to not die? Alright, well, we get through it. A lot of gold, no damage taken. Doesn't matter much though, does it? We're unlikely. We'll go here. We either get Paraffin Enforcer here or here. Otherwise, I guess I should try for an Umbra unit. I don't know really what the fuck we can do right now. We haven't really found much of anything that is going to be scalable. I swear to God, the only fucking time I go trample, it's going to be like just the best Gorge run ever. All it takes now really is like an Umbra Stone or a... well, we could flex back into Gorge. I'm open to doing that. Gauge is not out of the question either, but if you look at my current deck, it's a huge downgrade to take Gauge. We'll just take this speculatively, I guess. We could do a Morsel Maker. I'm not opposed to that. But yeah, this is not that great. Right now, Cave-In is like okay. I could probably keep it. Yeah, we need to high roll an Umbra card, I think. That ain't it, son. That ain't it. Maybe I could have took that. I'm of the mind that's just not a good enough card. Just isn't. Just a shit card, really. Horrible, horrible card. Could consume remove the hallowed drippings. I don't think so, though. I don't even know if these are like worth my money. I mean, this is just a do nothing run so far. I could hold over making of a morsel versus the Wicklash. Right now, it's looking like morsel is the way, and here's the thing, I actually don't need Umbra Stone or a Furnace Tap. All I need to do is find a, hopefully, Gorge right now. That way I can get 2 stacks of Gorge. Make that 0, I guess? I think so. Right now, Intrinsic would go in the Space Prism. Suppose I could have put Whiplash on the guy up top. Maybe that would have made sense. I only have one fucking Ember there. Oh, because of that fucker. Shut up. How do you have so much health? That just shows the weakness of fucking Gorge Penumbra, or Trample Penumbra. Like, I've even scaled him a bit. I have follow-up damage. This guy isn't even touched. What a fucking joke. So we're going left or right? Probably should go to the right. I don't even know if we're going to keep Morsel Maker, to be honest. I think we go to the right, though, at the next one, so we should get some gold versus scaling a 1-1. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. We want something in the reform pool, right? That could be an issue. That's gonna be painful. Oh, he'd be so much better off with Gorge Penumbra. This just reinforces it to me that Trample is never actually worth taking, even when it makes as much sense as possible to have taken it. It is just the worst choice in all situations. For this shit, it's still not even fucking killing it. Not enough stats. Not enough stats. Not even close, son. Alright, let's get some units dead here. Okay. 13 damage taken. Hallowed Halls is something. I was hoping for like Shroud Spike, but it's a something. It's a different route we can go. It's pretty bad with the current deck, but it's something. I'll take it. I could do... Okay. Okay. That's something. I mean, it's not great. I think it would have to be Wickless Tycoon into it, because I don't have anything else that really makes sense with it. I have no Giraffe, I have no Tombs. But, hey, Legion of Money, let's go. Well, what do we got coming up? Maybe I get an Intrinsic Space Prism, maybe I don't. Just do draw for now. So now I'm back to not knowing which way to go. I was going to go right here because everything screamed to go to the right, but now I have a Legion. And an okay essence for it. It's kind of memey, but it'll work. I'll have a lot of money to work with. Get removals. I don't have like an incredible Hellvent right now, unless I want to Hellvent Hallowed Halls. Which I steal, I could get a multi-strike. That's about all I want over there, though. Maybe Burnout at +1 would be alright, too. Don't really want Endless. Quick I don't want. Shitstone I don't want. Yeah, we'll hit that Hellvent. Still need to be open to the Umbra stuff here. -2 Purge yet again. Okay, there's a multi-strike and burnout, so the Legion looks to be potentially something here. If it's Architect, I'm just gonna go into the Hallowed Halls. Alright. We're going Hallowed Halls Legion, and this just gets skipped. Fuck that, I don't care. So you will go here. He will do... where is it? You're gone. You're just way gone. Don't need stewies. We will only have a few units. And, I guess I'm down to do this for the hell vents. So I miss a hell vent, but I got a draw upgrade, which is good. And I can even purge out some stuff here. Like, I don't really need that anymore. Cave-in could actually just stay in the deck. It'll be a backup plan. Alright, this is pretty good. We're gonna be so rich. I could still keep, like, 2 stewards in the deck. I don't know. Well, everything's gonna be filled up with moats, though, right? So actually, I have no need of stewards whatsoever. In fact, they're, like, actively bad for the deck, and we should just spend all of our money, because we're gonna have so much money we don't know what to do with it. Spikes should be irrelevant here. I want to hit this with this. This is fine to do this. Right now, we're not actually getting a whole lot out of you know, pellet holes, so. Alright, we can actually bring everybody back here. And trying for an attack morsel here. I actually should have put one of these down first if I was thinking a little bit better. Oh well. It is what it is. Still got one of those guys alive, huh? Um, 35, 2 burnout. Try to get as much gold as possible by letting all these things continue to die. And probably don't try to finish the boss on the bottom floor. Could bring it down here. Kind of makes sense, right? Not really. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. I might be fucking dying for that. Let's start throwing shit in to die, I guess. All of this will die. Alright. We're still just weak as fuck, apparently. That'll do. I got pretty greedy there. In the literal sense of the word. I guess that's okay. Void mining. I doubt we need that. Wolfden Smoke doesn't really work too well with everything. Formless Child is not out of the question. We can start putting them on different floors and stuff. I actually think this is pretty good here. Boy, I would actually like to have health, but I don't think so. Alright, I could go with the manual. I'd rather just have an additional pip on each floor. We're gonna want that. Okay. Obviously, I don't need a divine bends. That'll be interesting. I don't need more money. So we can get them on the floor now. Might as well. We don't need that. Let's have some of this die, I guess. That is a lot of money. So we can do some stuff here. This is why it's good it's at 0. That first. See, I want that thing to come back with all of this stuff. Don't want the burnout extended, to be honest, though. I don't think a 10 there does much for me. Didn't actually resolve in the way I was thinking, but you know, I should have known better. It's pretty easy to see that that's not how it was going to work, right? And again, yeah, you know, it is stealth boss. Why don't we do this to eat up as much stuff as possible here? I actually shouldn't have played that because it's holdover and I don't want to do that. This is not the world's greatest Hallowed Halls, is it? Oh, but he's dying. Let's do that then. Well, one thing's for sure about this seed, it seemed cursed at the start, but there's a whole hell of a lot of ways you can take it. I mean, it's one of those things. So now we saw it earlier, Void Binding. Now we're seeing a Furnace Tap. We haven't seen any good way out of Ember Drain. There is a weird way you can use Kindle to do it, but I guess there was also a Mind Collapse, which is not a great way out of Ember Drain in the DLC. But for what it's worth, simply zeroing costing this deck is not at all out of the question. Obviously, I don't think you would go the Hallowed Halls if you're going that Ember Drain route, but yeah, we're finding like Furnace Tap, Void Bindings. Monsters could have worked, Gorge could have worked, but we're just Hallowed Halls. It's the easiest thing in the book to make a Hallowed Halls deck work. So that's what we're doing. This is pretty good here. Don't have anything there, so why don't we go here? Get some health. Maybe find a holdover. Permafrost is acceptable. -2 again. Intrinsic on the Space Prism probably, even though it's a lot less needed now. Do we actually want health on these things? Typically I say no. It's good for Relentless, really. That's about it. We could do that. Oop. Oh. I didn't mean to click it. I don't know. I was like trying to like, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Permafrost, if I were to put it, would it be on Hallowed Halls? I think it'd just be on a Hallowed Drippings, right? This thing being less would be good. Damn it. Just going to intrinsically space prison. That's it though. So we'll go magic. We're basically hunting for holdover at this point. Could have made some more removals too. Probably shoulda. There's no reason not to at this point. This actually just goes here, right? I don't think I want that on holdover. Eat this though. It's kind of what I'm saying though. It's like, yeah, we got money, but what good's the money doing us? Not a whole lot. We're about to nearly fucking die. Yeah, like there's nothing I can really do against this other than just fucking take it. I don't know. That's rage fill for you. Alright, let's get you guys down. Guess I can add one of these to the mix. Was hoping I would maybe be able to play that one down here. But yeah, I guess the math doesn't really work out there, does it? Well, is this going to be enough to take all this out? I think it should be. It's a lot of incoming damage, but yeah, we're good. This is the problem, the formless child. It's the problem with formless child. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. YOLO. Just trying to get that guy dead. Well, anyway, here's Wonderwall. They're all dying. We might as well have our fun down here, huh? Should leave a fresh floor here. Somehow I ended up with no reform this turn. That's amazing. So much for the crushing demise, I guess. Jesus. Trying to kill these, so I'm... That's not really what I needed, but whatever. If it's a kill, it's a kill, alright? Let's not mess with the formula. It's a pretty easy one. Devour of Death would have been okay into Legion if I hadn't made an infusion yet. And I'd prefer it, actually, to the money. Because, again, I guess it's cool to see a bunch of money, but unless I have a golden vault, like, what's the fucking point, right? I think we just go draw. We've got plenty of space manipulation. I'll probably just take another point of Architect instead of a another point of Monstrous. Could put a -2 on an additional one here. Remove Consume. I can't find Holdover. And I found it earlier when I didn't have good shit for it. Trap Shoot's fine. We can even use that on our own units. I would actually, yeah, I think we finally found a good remove Consume target. I don't think I need to do -2 on this though. I can do that with gold. I don't need to spend shards on that shit. Double stack's not really that good here, is it? If I find a holdover, I'll just put it on one of the other hallowed halls. Otherwise, I can hellvent that one for like 0 shards, because I'm certainly taking that one. Now let's start making some removals. We've determined we definitely don't want this. This is a liability. We don't want any of the morsel cards. Maybe I'll keep one, just to have like some extra stuff to reform. But really, I don't even need that, right? I like most of the other stuff. Yeah, let's just keep getting rid of these. I'll get rid of all of them. Fuck it. So if this thin of a deck can double draw, it's not that important that I find holdover. I have a lot. I already have three you know whats. I probably should have just forced the Penumbra to die first, huh? Oh well. It's not really that gigantic of a deal. Here, why don't you come down? You come down. We'll do this. That's fine, we'll get some space here. I'm not gonna increase the burnout though. I am going to be Ember Drained, but I also don't necessarily care. That is not good though. What are we gonna do about that? Well, that would work, except for one kind of major problem. Okay, at least we're actually killing this. Still have major issues here, though. I'm starting to think I just want another Legion instead of another Hallowed motherfucking Halls. Let's do that. That makes our life a little easier. Let's get this motherfucker into the mix. But I don't want it back. Actually, I should have put it in the pack again. I was just pointlessly dumb. Alright, we killed who we need to kill. That's good. I don't know that I want that one coming back. I guess I'll get more money, right? The Legion of Tax. That's what I see people call this build. The Legion of Tax. I don't know. I think all things considered, I still stick to... I would much rather have any of the bomb tombs into it, Devourer of Death, or ideally Entombed Explosive. I would rather even have a Molting Imp into it, even a Queen Simpling into it. I would rather have a Giraffe into it. I would rather have anything that just actually deals with the game, other than just adding a bunch of gold. Because again, I guess I can thin my deck out. It's about all it's doing for me. It's not doing anything for me in these fights. It's even making it die less because it added health. Engine upgrade's kind of anti what we're trying to do. I'll never say no to another Crushing Demise. Yeah, we'll go fishing here. Chain of Gems might be okay for my Penumbra, but usually they're dying. Shit Frost, you say? I wouldn't mind a Shit Frost there. Aha, there we go. Holdover. I knew you existed somewhere. Since it is chased and we just saw what happened there, we definitely want a 0 cost on that. So definitely with the holdover on the Hallowed Halls. I know that I'm not hellventing a Hallowed Halls. Matters, I guess, what I'm hellventing now. I'm thinking maybe it's actually the Trap Shoot or a Crushing Demise. Leaning toward Crushing Demise. These are shit. Fuck that. I'm skipping. I'm not allowing that bullshit to stand. Right, let's just do this. Whatever. Oh my god. Okay. I'll take that. You know what, Formless Child? You don't even deserve a spot in this group, even with the double extinguish. Do you understand that? Do you understand how little you mean to me, Formless Child? You know what though, you can stay. You can stay. Begrudgingly, you can stay. Let's get rid of Hallowed Drippings. I mean, or Wicklash. Who needs a Wicklash? And, yeah. Just keep the money. I'll vend that. Or that. Let's vend that. Alright. I'll actually do this. Might have been not have been the best idea that has been had by me in life. Yeah, it's actually the Hallowed Halls is just so bad here actually. I need to remedy my mistakes here somehow. Oh boy. Could have avoided the Ember Drain there too. This is a little bit better. Like that should do some damage here. This is so bad though. It's still just fucking really bad. Should just, well. Right, you need to just fuck off. And alright, you're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. We're doing 160, but this motherfucker is gonna... Just trying to think how bad of an idea to cave in here is. Like, I mean... That'll be 1... It's not like this is. It's not like this is gonna die. This is okay. Aren't I just giving myself a chance to use the crushing demise and maybe prevent all damage? I feel like it's okay. What's that? Oh, did the food come? Check on it. Could start with crushing demise, or do we start with primitive mold? We start crushing. Okay. Alright, let's do this then. This should allow us to bring somebody back up top with the primitive mold now. Oh, never mind. There's actually so much pip here that it didn't. Alright, well, we're taking some hits. This motherfucker, dude. Wow, okay. We are nearly dead still. Like, we're just like fucking cannot do anything here because... At least we're killing there, fuck. Now you do it, somehow. No fucking idea. Whatever, just die. Probably should have actually let... Well, we have the Legion to go up top now. We need it up top. Bring it back like this. Okay, that'll do. The game is starting to lag. That was interesting. Trying to get as much money as possible here. Alright. Keep going mid just to get myself a little extra buffer there. In all honesty, I don't even know what's correct. Bring you back. Get you in the front, get you in the back. Now we got stuff there. Whatever may come back here comes back. Actually, what we should do is bring you back first, and then we'll bring the other guy back top. Now if I do this, it should fill up, and nope, never mind. I thought I was going to be able to get Penumbra here. Well, let's do this then. Try to just get bottom floor ready to go here. Because we got a fucked up floor coming up. Oh, okay, you're fucked up no longer. You're fucked up no longer. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, whatever. Thought the Legion was in there for some reason. Don't know why. Don't know why I didn't come. Here, you can go in there. Oh, I'm such a sniper. Good eye sniper. Oh shit. You run. The fuck? Then this floor gets so shit. Yeah, let's get some motherfuckers down here, you know? Yeah, let's get some motherfuckers in there. How weak are you guys? Seriously, you're weak as fuck. Like, try to kill something, fuck. Here, you guys come on down. And I've only giving you formless child buffs and shit? Like, come on. You can do something, dude. Ooh, that's alright right there. You get up in there. Could have done that better, but whatever. That's a dead floor. I don't even need to daze them. Might as well let my guys die. Get more money. More money, less problems. Actually, with this much money, I still had plenty of problems, as you can see, evidenced by my 13 pyre health. I am frickin' sniper, dude. Our eyes tell the stories of the day you wish you. That is a shitty floor. We can do better with this floor, right? Trying to not get it back here. There we go. Oh, look at that. 18 preserved with the utmost care. The cremation of care, if you will. Shout out to my bohemians. Let's go. No, there's not much more I can do, is there? I can do this. Alright, whatever, that'll do. Let's see. I don't know. I guess it was. Some people might consider it blessed. I don't think Legion attacks is that good. It's like the first time I've ran it in forever. But I don't know. It's good if you have a. It's good if you have a what do you call it? The artifact that turns health to gold, you know what I mean. And maybe a Heaven's Gold as well. Other than that, I don't know, it's just a few extra removals. The removals get so expensive anyway, it's like I even ran out of money. And like I've had thinner decks, let's put it that way. But, it's fine, I guess. Ended with 4,000 something gold. I think that is above the limit for how much you can get on score. Without the multi-strike, this would have been even like probably a loss, potentially. Though I might just go all in on, you know, other stuff. Yeah, I guess if you held out for Formless Child, that would obviously work better. See, they didn't have Legion of Tax, and they had a thinner deck. I don't know how. Like, how are they getting that many removals? But, fuck if I know. They had another multi-strike as well. So, I don't know. Is what it is. This one, yeah, had the extra multi-strike and Formless Child as well. I just don't know why you'd take a Formless Child if you... Or, sorry, a Legion of Wax if you weren't going to put it into something already at that point in the game, because wasn't that like ring 3 or 4 that we find it? Is either the ring 3 or Ward, like after the fight, or it was the ring 4 banner, so... I don't know, if you're not like going to put it into something you actively have and you're speculatively waiting for a rare at that point, of which, by the way... There's only a 20% chance to find Formless Child from that point out in the run. I would say it's kind of weak. Or that's... I mean, we got enough value out of the tax that... It's like 80% of the time my run ends up way better than this, right? But yeah, I guess 20% of the time the Formless Child will be found and it ends up being better. Maybe I'm just salty, but... I'm just laying out the facts. The facts are, after ring 3, for a rare draft, it is about 20% to find any particular one from there on out if you didn't hit it at the ring 3 draft. Just spitting the facts. Just spitting the facts. Maya. I feel like we've seen Maya before, and this is, yeah, this looks like a Maya deck. This looks like a Maya deck. We got an endless... Damage enhanced Ember Forge. I mean, is this just like an AI playing the game at this? Like, we got an endless Battlestone Train Steward infused Shadow Eater. We have a Burnout Extended Morsel Master infused Lady House with multi strike, which is the most sense making out of all this. Doesn't make that much sense, but by far definitely making more sense than that shit. This is, by the way, if you take Forever Consume, this is not a horrible upgrade to make the -2. If you think about it, it's like a plus 60 damage to it, but... Yeah, I mean, there's at least some value cards being added, but, yeah, we got like, Cave-ins being invested in here. Intrinsic Hallowed Halls. Intrinsic Hallowed Halls with this deck, huh? So when you you got the Intrinsic Hallowed Halls for your, I don't know, maybe the Penumbra? I swear it's like an AI playing this game. It's at 160 shards too, I fell. Slazenger. Morsel Master and Morsel Maker with Shadow Eater with Large Stone and Endless. Well, it makes more sense than the last deck, but it's like, why do you need Endless and a Shadow Eater? Why are you adding Large Stone to it? Taking Kindle. Yep. Okay, this actually makes somewhat sense. I don't think the Morsel Master is that good of a essence into this, but at least we have a multi-striking Legion here. Morsel Master. He actually started Gorge. Good to know that it's Architect that you find, so starting Gorge wouldn't have had as high of a roll as I would have thought. I never ever am a fan of consumer move on Space Prism. It's like you're turning a... This is like what you have to think about with consumer move. It's like there are some cards where it's good to remove the consume, but Space Prism is probably one of the lowest on that list. It's like the strength of Space Prism is how cheap it is, and you just want that pip once. Like if you really need more pip, you should be hellventing it or spell chaining it, not removing the consume and trying to redraw into it. Like, you might as well have a Crucible extension at that point. You're paying a ton of money to make a Crucible extension. But I digress. -2 on the drip fall. You know, all things considered, though, this player made the most sense so far of the losing runs, but they're going 125 shards here for, like, nothing. Like, this is not worth 25 shards. That's worth it. I guess this is okay. That's not worth 15 shards. That's not worth 15 shards. I don't know where the hell the other shards are coming from here. Did he remove, like, stewards by self-infusing and then removing them? That's my only guess. Like, 125 is a lot of shards to have here. I mean, I'm only counting, what, 30, 40, 65 on board here. Plus whatever... I mean, there wasn't that many Divine Hordes and boons and stuff, so yeah, I definitely had to do Steward into Steward, and then he removed them. Not worth it. I mean, you're dying to the waves here, it's no surprise. These are gigantic things, and you don't really have any removal. And nothing was really offered at that point, but like, yeah, you're just not going to be able to deal with that. The endless Shadow Eaters just make me scratch my head. The thing heals itself, people. It has a ton of health. You don't need endless on it. Like, add the 25 health, sure. Doesn't add pip. That extra health could be fine to survive a few bad draws, but don't put endless on this shit. That's a lot of money. You're wasting a slot. Multi-strike on Shadow Eater makes perfect sense, by the way. I've had more than my fair share of runs where a multi-striking Shadow Eater was the carry unit. I mean, think about it. If you're gorging it, it's getting stats most of the time. Might as well give it another strike, right? A multi-striking Shadow Eater in a Shroud Spike run, where you can make good use of the Shroud Spike, especially if you're combining it with like making him a morsel. You can win with a vanilla Shadow Eater, like vanilla as in like no essence or no useful essence. I've done that plenty of times. This one died early. I mean, it shouldn't have. It has no shards taken. They didn't take any damage the first fight. It took complete damage, lost to the boss. I mean... guessing they lost their Penumbra, like, stupidly or something. And to me, that just screamed... like, if they had full health... it just screams to me that that boss got through with almost full health, but with 2 immortal trades, they even took the trip fall. There's no excuse for that Penumbra dying. It even had faulty loader. There's only one wave that even attacks you. So, and even if it died, they should have reformed. So I don't know how the hell they're losing Ring 2. That doesn't make any sense. Paraffin Thug. I would generally not take Thug over Wickless Tycoon. I mean, you could even say, in the case here, Tycoon, in a general sense, I think Tycoon is just a better unit. I I would have never been thinking along the lines of like, oh yeah, and if I find Legion of Wax, a Tycoon is better. But for what it's worth, you know, if they had the Tycoon, they didn't survive to the next ring. But if they did, they would have not had a good thing for the Legion of Wax since they took Thug instead of Tycoon. Well, that's all of them. Yeah, Legion attacks, what can I say? I'll never go out of my way to make it happen. Let's put it that way. I don't think it's that good. I think it's very, very far below the like good things you can do with Legion. I think it's like mildly worth going for. Like mildly worth going for. And if you don't have a multi-strike, I don't even know that it's even worth going for. Like, it's not going to do much for you. I'm literally doubling the value of this by having a multi-strike. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.